In this video, we'll look at how this course is broken up so you'll be able to get the most out of it. All right, so in the first module, really it's just kind of this introduction, and it's pretty self-explanatory. After all, you are watching this module right now. So the second module, we're going to lay the groundwork of the key terms and concepts that you'll hear and see when using JIRA. Now, most of these are not really JIRA-specific terms. As we learned in our last video, JIRA is an agile project management tool and an issue tracker, but it's certainly not the only one or the only agile tool or the only issue tracker out there. So a lot of these terms are not specific to JIRA, but they're still terms that we'll hear. And so we want to kind of lay the groundwork to understand what some of those terms are, so that way when we're working inside of JIRA throughout the rest of this course, we'll understand what those are. Now, after the first two modules, the course is broken down by three types of JIRA users. So the first one is targeted really for anyone who's using JIRA. We'll cover topics like navigating the interface and understanding the different views in JIRA. So if you are now or are going to be using JIRA as an end user, this module is for you. After that, we'll dive into JIRA for managers. So another common use for JIRA is as a manager or a team leader. So in this module, we'll cover things like creating an agile board for your team and sharing things with your team. All of these things are things that I found in my experience a team leader needs to know when working with JIRA. And then finally, we'll wrap up this course with a module that's for JIRA administrators. So really, we'll cover the back end of JIRA. So as a JIRA administrator, it's your job to get everything set up for the managers and the users on your team or in your organization. So we'll look at topics like creating workflows for your team or your company, creating projects, and all of the things that you'll need to know as a JIRA administrator. Now, even though each module is targeted at a different type of user, they're additive. So, for example, as a team leader or manager, you'll also probably be using JIRA. So you'll probably want to watch Module 3 and Module 4, but maybe you don't need to watch the JIRA administrative things in the last module. Now, one of the greatest things about JIRA is that it's extremely flexible. So while you're welcome to watch this entire course, feel free to hop around and watch what you need to know to help you with your own JIRA program. Now, one of the greatest things about JIRA is that it's extremely flexible. So while you're welcome to watch this entire course or use it as I recommend here, feel free to hop around and watch what you need to know to help you with your own JIRA productivity, because no two JIRA instances are set up exactly the same, and really you know what's best for your company. So with that, let's move on to our next module.